Protests in Minneapolis turned deadly. Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Andy Sirota.
And I'm Christine Noel. Overnight, stores were looted and several buildings were set on fire. Now the mayor is requesting the help of the National Guard. New drone video this morning shows firefighters still working to put out hot spots. NBC's Gabe Gutierrez shows us how the fires were set after peaceful demonstrations got out of hand.
Overnight, Minneapolis on fire. Protesters leaving an auto parts store in flames. Others seen looting a local Target.
Tonight was a different night of protesting.
All of it after demonstrators approached one of the city's police precincts.
We're about to lose the front of the precinct if we don't move this crowd out of the front.
Officers in riot gear tried to maintain order.
You can see the smoke bombs in the distance, and police have been firing pepper spray to try and disperse this crowd. Hundreds of protesters had gathered here, and now police are trying to push them back to keep the peace.
They'd gathered hours before, furious at the death of 46-year-old George Floyd.
When is it really gonna change? When is it really gonna stop?
The outrage building nationwide. In Los Angeles overnight, Black Lives Matter protesters blocked the major freeway. This man jumped on a police cruiser as it sped away. Now, after the 4 Minneapolis officers involved were fired, the city's mayor is calling on the county attorney to charge the arresting officer.
Why is the man who killed George Floyd not in jail?
That officer, Derek Chauvin, is seen in this now viral video kneeling on Floyd's neck as he begs for help.
When you saw that video, what went through your head? That could have been me.
The police department initially said Floyd had been physically resisting. This new cell phone video appears to show the moment he steps out of his vehicle. 2 officers restrain him. Security footage from a nearby business shows officers walking him across the street in handcuffs. Records show Chauvin was a 19-year veteran of the department. He's been praised for valor during his career, but was also the subject of a dozen police misconduct complaints that resulted in no disciplinary action.
At least one person is dead after a fatal shooting near the protest site overnight. And now, Minneapolis's mayor is asking for help. And now, Minneapolis's mayor is asking for help from the National Guard.
I want to give all the praises and the honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Recha HaKodesh. All praises to the Most High and the Son in the name of the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone Israelites. Shalom also, which means peace to the families, laborers, everyone doing their part in this truth. Okay, I want to go in this video, which I was in the spirit, I believe, a few days ago when this story broke with this guy George Floyd. Okay, we went into the spirit. We was going into the spirit on that with Ahmaud Arbery, I think that's his name. And you know, the first people I get pissed off at is our own people. Okay, now this is a kind of response. I was looking at a little bit of GMS South Carolina or 05 Elder Manat Zatbot. Okay, up and coming elder. He titled the video "Minnesota Riots Dance Puppets Dance." And that brought my attention because that was the spirit I was in. You know, it gets to a point where you see us as Israelites, I'll say Great Millstone Israelites and other Israelites, we out there every week in a form of not rioting but protesting, okay, against this man and what he's been doing to our people and to us under the presence of the Most High who set him up to do what he do. Now we're crying to the Lord. That's why we prophesy against him. We're crying to the Lord to deliver us. What's upsetting, what I see upsetting, is you get people walk by our camp, shake their head, as the scriptures say, they shake their head, tap their feet, and they mock us, and they look at us to shame. And they say we're a hate group, okay? And they say we're just haters of other nations. And meanwhile, our people can't understand who the real one of the hate groups is within themselves. Our people will blow themselves away at alarming rates and cry, "Hey, Black Lives Matter." And I don't understand how Black Lives Matter, as long as you're blowing each other away, your life doesn't matter. White man is the only one allowed to kill you. in which they don't understand the Most High has done it. And I listened to, he basically hit all the points that I was going to bring up, so I'm not going to touch too much. But these guys going in, they tore up an auto parts store. Now your grandma can't get to the store to get her medicine, okay, or to get her groceries, you know, because now she can't get her car fixed. You know, it's all kinds of crazy stuff, man. Let's go to Peter 4:17. For the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh. Okay, and if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of Yahweh? Okay, we went through the hell. Okay, and we understand and we listen. But you people aren't listening. You out there rioting, no justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. Why are you trying to get peace here, man? Okay? You're trying to get peace in a place that was set up for captivity. This is why you fight up against the cops. And this is why you get killed. No doubt that we've been saying week in and week out who the enemy is, who we call Satan, who we call the devil. Okay? We've been saying this. We've been saying who the devil is. But you know what these people say? These people are going to say that we're a hate group. Okay? So who's the real hate group? Are we going around killing people? Anyway, Jeremiah 8:11. For they have healed the hurt of the daughter of my people slightly. You know, they took the yokes of iron off you, gave you a credit card, gave you some independence card, food stamp, SNAP, gave you a little job, gave you a check. Okay? Saying peace, peace when there is no peace. You see these, the woman, she's sitting there complaining. What about the justice of the black man? When is this going to stop? And we notice that we know who a lot of these women get down with. I'm going to keep it clean. You know who they get down with, but they the main ones up in the forefront. A lot of these young men have been forgotten. You go to the streets of Baltimore, man, and every other inner city, you'll see a lot of the so-called black man is forgotten. But when he gets blown away, Jake needs an excuse to step up and want to protest. And they don't even know why they protested. They just want an excuse to do wickedness, as the elder said. I mean, he hit all the points because that's exactly what I was thinking. They need an excuse to do wickedness. They want a reason to set it off. They could give a damn about George Floyd, man, or Eric Garner. If they really cared about it, why ain't they taking care of Eric Garner's family? What happened to Tamir Rice and Mike Brown and all those guys? What happened to the black community joining together to help them, their families? If they are, I'm not sure. But most importantly, why the black community banding together to stop killing and shooting each other? Why don't y'all march every time a Negro shoots a Negro? Why don't y'all put up the signs and say, hey, Black Lives Matter, stop killing each other? And then here comes George Soros, a Jewish man, a Jewish white man who set up Black Lives Matter. You don't know that? Go research it. And why did he do it? Because it's all part of the plan. Okay? It's all part of the plan. Let's go to Romans 13:13. Let us walk honestly as in the day, not in rioting, drunkenness, not in chambering, not in wantonness, not in strife and envying. Okay? So if y'all was following this, right, you wouldn't be killing each other. You wouldn't be having strife. You wouldn't have envy. You wouldn't be trying to get covet anyone. You would be in a form of perfect order. But see, this system don't want you to do that. They need you to riot. They need you to be stupid. Okay? They need you to do all the wicked things that society has to offer. They don't want you to follow the laws of the Bible. They want you going to the gas stations where them foreigners got the blunts, the paper. They want you to roll up those Dutches and those that crazy tar paper so you can smoke smoke the madness you smoke. Don't you know they don't want you to be, a righteous person, man? Anyway, the word justice, the maintenance of administration of what is just, especially by the impartial adjustment of conflicting claims or the assignment of merited rewards or punishment. Okay? The establishment or determination of rights according to the rules of law, equity. Okay? The quality of being just, impartial, or fair. Come on now. When have we ever known that to happen? When have we never known that to happen? If you ever got your credit good enough and decided to buy yourself a home, they put a basement in it, so you can't move it, and you have to pay property tax. So in the event that you own your home, you paid it off 50 years, and then you can't pay the property tax. Well, whatever land that your house sits on belongs to the people who own the land, and we know who owns the land. When are you people going to wake up, man? Isaiah 62:10, trust not in oppression and become not vain in robbery. Okay? This guy here got caught, George, whatever his name is, Floyd, was supposedly caught writing checks. And, but he trusts in this society. Everybody trusts in this society. Okay, I've talked to some Christians who say, well, I want to see Trump out of there. I want to see that Trump is doing a bad job. He's not helping the people. You know why Jake feel that way? Because Jake wants to make it here. He don't want Trump to stay in and possibly cause World War III, and so the Lord can deliver us out of here. A lot of you Jakes, do you know why you protesting? You're protesting because you want justice here in the place that's set up for slavery. That's why you're protesting. You want to stay here. You want to be set up in slavery. You enjoy trying to make it here. And the Most High slowly, like that frog you put in the boiling water, you put it in there and it boils, he'll stay in there until he boil to death. This is that's the mentality that these elites use. They just can't take you and throw you in no hot water. You'll jump out. So they're conditioning you for that chip. Okay? Isaiah 30:3. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame. Right? Because when you're protesting, no justice, no peace, we want rights, you're trusting in the strength of Pharaoh. No justice, no peace. You want justice here. You're not waiting on the Lord to bring justice. That's who we're waiting on. We understand it's a spiritual war. And I just did a follow-up video on a guy that sat in his car and talked trash and said blacks need to get together and they need to get their own military and their own weaponry and build up and fight the white man. Fight the white man. That's what they do. We need to get our own military and tanks and weaponry. So you're going to get this man's gun, the same guns he invented and created, the same weapons that he created, and allow you to blow each other away within the inner city. And you're going to take these weapons and come against his military. Hundreds of bases all over the globe. Okay? Military, nuclear missiles sitting underground. Weapons of World War II that will destroy cities. And you feel, and with this technology, that this man that gave you a couple of guns, maybe a grenade or two, that you're going to take him down. Wishful thinking. Not going to happen. Okay? It says, therefore the strength of Pharaoh shall be your shame, and trust in the shadow of Egypt shall be your humiliation. You're going to be humiliated. And this is humiliation. That's why you're running around, jumping around like monkeys, setting everything on fire in your own so-called communities that you derive resources from. But does that make any sense? I got my own neighborhood, and I'm going to set the neighbors' houses on fire because I'm mad because a white cop that shot a so-called black man, and they have no justice. Does that make any sense? I'm pretty sure when the racist KKK came at us for crimes we didn't even commit, I'm pretty sure they didn't burn down their own communities. I'm pretty sure they came into our communities and they set crosses in our backyards and set them on fire. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. See, at the end of the day, a lot of you black rebels, you black nationalists, you whatever you want to call yourself, freedom fighters, you ain't going to do a damn thing. You haven't done a damn thing. And that's why I did a video on the guy yesterday, talked all that trash about the Hebrew Israelites. You waiting on the ancient man to coming in the sky. Well, what the hell you guys waiting on? And I'm not condoning anybody doing anything, but what the hell you guys waiting on? We waiting on an ancient black man to come through the clouds in the chariot and deliver us and destroy this place. Well, what the hell you guys waiting on? That's the question I have. What the hell are you waiting on? All you're going to do is march, song, and dance. We see this over and over again. It's the same old tune. White cop kills black man, young black man or old black man, whatever black man it is. You know, women sometimes get in the crossfire. But here we're in a feminist society where women are doing, especially the black women, are doing exceptionally well over black men. But they're not taking the repercussion that's coming with the slaughtering of our people. It's still you jakes that are simple. Hosea 4:6, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. You know, it's you that they want to put their why do you think they want to put their knee on your neck? You're the heads of your people, black men. They humiliated us so much that half of us are all messed up, drugged up, or whatever else it is, and they put their knee on our neck, and we're still on the lower state, and a lot of us under our own women. You tell me that ain't humiliation. The Most High is bringing judgment, man. And that's why Isaiah the 13th chapter, I think the 11th verse, said he's going to make man more precious than fine gold, man. Okay, anyway, I just want to do a short commentary on that. The brother brought out everything that I was going to bring up. But the bottom line is that I'm making a whole video. You jakes, you crying about Black Lives Matter, but what the hell? It should matter in your own community. Why aren't you rioting and why aren't you protesting every time you see a Jake kill another so-called black man? When a black man kills another black man, riot and protest then. Bet you won't see it. They just need an excuse to rise up. But then if you're going to rise up, rise up. That's all I have on that. Shalom.